BCA 101, Introduction to Computers, Information Systems. We are in Unit 4, and we're talking about multimedia, and we're going to do a short segment here, audio and video. We switched to digitizing audio and video a number of years back, and now instead of audio and video being a wave, we now represent it as ones and zeros, giving sort of a representation of that. We have all kinds of devices we can use to capture it. There's digital cameras, video cameras that can capture it. A lot of smartphones can capture the video. You can capture video and audio. You can use devices like a flip cam designed just to capture this type of material. Lots of different ways. iPads, tablets usually can capture video. Thing to think about here is video can be captured anywhere. Webcams can be literally capturing video 24/7 wherever they're posted, and that video can be tapped into or stored away somewhere. So we're doing a lot of that. Google, they used to drive around and they primarily captured, I guess, images, but allow us to do Street View on Google. We'll take a look at that later. Video editing software. This can be anywhere from free, a little bit of software that allows you to edit or work with video, to extremely expensive software to edit video, and obviously the whole range in between. The thing to be aware of if you're going to be doing editing, any type of editing of video software where you're going to cut out scenes, you can cut out scenes, you're going to add, combine video, and then render that into, put in pictures and so forth, and then render that into some type of video. This would take a higher end computing device, typically, and the right kind of software. This can become very tedious and a lot of work. But to render, after you put everything together, and you're
still working in 216, they'll lock it up.
Okay, and to render this into a video, you can take an extreme case would be like Avatar, where that was all animation, and they'd have to render each of those scenes. How we distribute it, probably one of the most popular ways is YouTube. It's not hard to have your own channel on YouTube. We'll demo that. And you can upload your video to YouTube, and then you can decide out of the cloud. You can give it to specific people. You can do it by a link, or you can make it public. So, and then there's options like here at the college we have Panopto. That's another way in which we load video on a Panopto server, and then from there we can distribute it to students. You could have your own server, put the video there, then distribute it through the internet. If you did that, it would take a lot of storage for video. You could look at that. The examples of where video is used is unbelievable. Everything from education. I'm using it right here, creating a video with Explain Everything on an iPad, and then I push that up to YouTube, give the students a link, and then they can view it. How is this affecting the TV movie industry? Well, one big area. All right. So now we're recording. Okay, we're at down there. It says 5:14, and I can go here. And this is how I do these. Hopefully you've seen them. We talk about movies, the industry, technology. We're going to talk about portability and performance issues with video and size of files. You know, the nicer you make the video, the bigger the file, and so forth. So I'm just... Alright, I'm picking up from where we left off the other day. We did a little excerpt in class, you could hear that. And so I'm finishing up. We talk about technology, TV, and the movie industry, which is, we're having some huge changes relative to how we view those items. The ability to delay the viewing of information and so forth, whether it be a TV show that we watch later on, or how we access movies in terms of Netflix, and all the opportunities that technology has given us in order to view that. We're able to film anywheres. The portability of the cameras are in smartphones. Drones that fly and use GoPros to, as an example, or those cameras to film from drones. We can film areas that we haven't been able to film before. There's lots of examples of that. And performance issues. Video creates large file sizes. They use up large amounts of hard space, and then in order to work with them, if you bring them into memory, they use up a lot of space in memory. And we talked a little bit about that, right up here when we were talking about editing. You need, if you're going to edit and work with this type of material, these larger files, and you need a computer that has more power, and we talked about that previously up here. Alright, let's jump down to the gaming industry. The gaming industry is huge, way big. We'll look at some examples in class. The whole idea of gaming on devices nowadays, and how they lure people into playing games and so forth. What kind of impact does this have on society? Considering gaming, what kind of impact does that have? Our ability to video. We've already seen in terms of crime, having videos, being able to see what actually occurred. You hear about police having video cameras in their cars. Some of them actually wear them on them. We can video the class. We can do. There's so much we can do with that. What kind of effects does that have? In terms of society, this whole idea of how much audio and video that we're using. I guess just if compared to reading material, and other ways to make a point. All right, and so. I guess that finishes up the unit.